morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Thursday, number 9 day for this month of February 2021. My name na Capo Daniel. I am the Deputy Defense Chief and the Anti-Kidnapping Czar of the Ambazonian Defense Forces, the ADF, and the Spokesperson of the Ambazonian Governing Council, the Ague of Sea, aka Sense Pass King, una own countryman, Ambazonian FBI. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, where they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work for this journey to our freedom, the independence of Ambazonia. Good people of Ambazonia, we start today with big blow for La République du Cameroon, their fake election for senator where they want carry for inside Ambazonia, with the clowns and the one the way they don't catch them, with multiple increased attack as we don't promise Ambazonia them. So we're going to increase our IED attacks against the colonial forces them. We don't see multiple attacks. But first, before we want to start, we want to announce for our people them, for the repeated announcement we make them. Say the All Ambazonian Conference will be slated for April. It can start for take place very soon. The committee them, for that the organizing committee them, it is to be worked out by the leading bloc, but our leaders them, for the most consequential groups where they don't be recognized and they don't develop the reputation after 5 years of fighting, to establish themselves as the most credible, most reliable, and effective leaders them, where they done the push diplomatically for a significant way for our recognition and independence, and also on ground zero for established command and control that can meet up international requirement for a state where they fight for independence, taking responsibility for the prosecution and leading effort both on ground zero and in diplomacy. The leading bloc of Ambazonian groups have been recognized not just internationally, but the Canadian negotiation where it don't take place between Ambazonia and Cameroon, it don't also destroy completely La République du Cameroon, their excuse where they be use them for get some semblance of legitimacy for attack our country. La République du Cameroon, their own constituencies that they collapse as their people them, they demand for their government accountability for why they don't continue for the kill Ambazonia them without any reason. The reason why La République it be justify their activity them for inside Ambazonia and I say they be don't be able for infiltrate Ambazonian for cause infighting for a manner way their president it be fit stand for talk for them, so they no get no person for negotiate on behalf of Ambazonia. But now the table have been turned around by Ambazonian leading bloc who have demonstrated maturity, professionalism in the international community to come together in a very significant manner to represent the most credible constituent representation of our people to lead our state. An analysis for La République du Cameroon, their program for radio, on Monday, it captured this.
Crise anglophone, il ne fait plus l'ombre d'aucun doute que c'est Yaoundé qui torpille la résolution de la crise et surtout le problème anglophone de manière pacifique. Le sabotage en cours de l'offre de dialogue canadienne confirme que le gouvernement camerounais préfère le prolongement de la crise que d'offrir une chance à des alternatives autres que sa solution purement guerrière et ses dialogues trafiqués ou truqués. Pourtant, quelques lueurs d'espoir commençaient à se dégager. Malheureusement, ils sont encore en train de tout foirer. Ils tentent de faire passer les dirigeants canadiens pour des mythomanes manipulateurs, nous faire croire que tout un ministre des Affaires étrangères du Canada peut se permettre de dire que le gouvernement camerounais est partant pour un dialogue alors que c'est faux. Faire croire à l'opinion nationale et internationale que le Canada a annoncé avoir obtenu l'accord de la République du Cameroun alors que c'est faux. Nous laisser croire que tout un ministre des Affaires étrangères de la République du Canada a menti. Ce ne sont que des suffisants ensardinés qui peuvent croire à de telles allégations. Au moins, si c'était la première fois que l'ogre de Yaoundé manifestait ce genre de rétro-pédalage ou de mauvaise foi, on allait, dans ce cas, accorder un peu de crédit au démenti du gouvernement. Ce n'est pas la première fois que Yaoundé tente de faire passer les porteurs d'offres de médiation pour des menteurs. Vite parler de fake. Finalement, personne ne sait à quoi le gouvernement camerounais joue, toujours en train de faire des grimaces, toujours en train de faire la danse bafia, toujours en train de jouer les petits malins. Même face aux offres en gestation, ils marquent leur réticence, leur phobie. Le club des anciens chefs d'État, les gens de Yaoundé ont filé à l'indienne. L'offre du Parlement européen, ils ont toujours pris la poudre d'escampette. Pourtant, malgré la calmie relative de ces derniers jours, la situation reste encore chaotique. La plupart des autorités des localités encore sous la menace des insurgés sécessionnistes vivent en exil local dans les villages hors de danger. Lorsqu'ils se rendent dans leur zone d'affectation, ce sont des torses bourrés de pare-balles, ce sont des cortèges de militaires armés jusqu'aux dents. Donc la situation n'est pas encore maîtrisée. D'ailleurs, récemment, les agents de l'ECAM ont été éliminés physiquement par les séparatistes. Yaoundé préfère ainsi le pourrissement que de tenter d'autres démarches de résolution de la crise. Nous sommes déjà à plus de 6 000 morts en 5 ans de crise, 800 000 déplacés, sans oublier les pertes économiques et matérielles. Mais les gens de Yaoundé ont toujours préféré leur solution très lente et peu efficace que constitue la guerre et les dialogues truqués. Et leur petit modèle, ces deux petits arguments disques rayés. Le premier, c'est qu'on va discuter avec qui. Or, l'initiative canadienne balaie vite cette question creuse. Dans le communiqué de la ministre des Affaires étrangères du Canada, on parle des accords marqués par les représentants des groupes séparatistes. Il y est clairement dit, je cite, les parties à cet accord sont 2 points, la République du Cameroun, le Conseil de gouvernement de l'Ambazonie et les forces de défense de l'Ambazonie, le mouvement populaire de libération de l'Afrique et les forces de défense du Sud Cameroun, le gouvernement intérimaire ainsi que l'équipe de coalition de l'Ambazonie. Fin de citation. Donc,
So, our country people them, when a country be at the edge for lost war, now the time where their civilians them, they start ask the same question. For America, whether not the war for Iraq, for Vietnam, or for Afghanistan, when their own government and their own people then be start hold their government officials them for accountability for lie, then the end it don't be near. No be only for swear hold them, they don't clearly specify say the Canadian government it no fit ever lie, and the Minister for Foreign Affairs it no be ever lie. Now they don't know say the Ambazonian Governing Council and the ADF, the APLM and the SOCADEF, the IGK and the ACT groups them, where they don't represent Ambazonia, they don't be recognized internationally as being identifiable, responsible block of Ambazonian leading movement, and the lie of La République du Cameroun, so they no be get a person, a reliable, organized faction for inside Ambazonia, where be capable for negotiate that lie, it don't come to an end. So now the table, it don't turn around, the focus now on La République, and the chips that they fall in place. They don't get infighting where they don't resort to physical death, assassination, blackmail, backbiting, killing of journalists, and now even the head of their presidential guard, he be inside Nkondengi. Eko, the minister, the policeman, the person when I be the head for the intelligence, when I be in charge for go kidnap the Naira 10 for inside Nigeria. Today, he define himself en route to the same prison as he captors. The end for the regime, the occupation war, and blind check for genocide in Ambazonia is coming to an end. Their lies in the hole, and their soldier them, they fall every day for Ambazonia, even far more than the amount of American soldiers them, where they die for Iraq and in Afghanistan for the last days of the war. From the capital of our resistance in the middle of Bamenda, the Ambazonian Defense Forces Bamenda Brigade, they be there for their head, with 2 fall last night. Two La République du Cameroon forces failed in Bamenda in an operation targeting their checkpoint around Tanka. Also in Bambui, one of the most best videos of La République du Cameroon being hit by IED, similar to historic video we have seen in the West in the streets of Baghdad, where our brave hero of the intelligence forces of Mezam in Bambui evaporated 2 La République du Cameroon terrorist forces in a video that history will only remember.
2023. Not so military, then now we don't stand for them. That's where they would die.
Wow, and the video shows how the bomb goes off. La République du Cameroon, their forces 34 for inside Ambazonia, like Nawata, even for inside the great state of Lebialem, their terrorist occupation SDO is survived an ambush, barely, for inside Nver, for 3 corners, for Lebialem, as the forces them, the remnants them, for that IED branch for the Red Dragons, where you don't stay, will nobody here for them. Then come out for that 3 corners from Nver, then launch an attack targeting the colonial SDO as well. The video will be magnificent and it will show the demise.
February 2023, inside Nver. The Red Dragon attacked the Sumodio where we come down for market, for address the population inside market from the where the Dragon attack he, like them that.
The video, it showed the SDO as it run. Even the terrorist occupation forces, them where they cover protect them to the river Moose. They run up and down as our people they come up. For Bui, General Tokandu, it hala them also with IED them. They don't knock them to for day. It come instead from DOP, a joint operation led by the Ambazonian Defense Forces Commander Ismail and the Marine Forces of Bambalang. Then two then join into operation where they come back with 1 harvest. La République du Cameroon, their military, they fall every day, Leng Mung win. But the terrorist forces them, make we not forget, them still be deadly than ever, and they work out for our bush. We want to remind our people them right for inside the Numbeng, for the liberated area them. Say La République du Cameroon, then get their task force now as we talk for inside Numbeng. So me all man, be careful. Me all man, be protect yourself and they carry their valuable them, they hide them. They don't come, they work out food, go right for up from Bangor. Then go catch on one Mexican man for day, then kill him, throw their body for road. Now wait till the job that for the La République, their occupation terrorist forces, for waka kill innocent civilians them. Make our people then take note and make them begin report all sightings them so that if we help we for monitor their movement and for inform our population about the activities of the occupation terrorist forces within our territory. As the regime is there without no shame, we monitor their activity them for this fake election. We don't see the one where this their collaborator, traitor and enabler Barrister Muki, he done the work a parade for inside Victoria. Make them know say who go the come small. Not just a matter of time who go creep, meet up them before the eye go open. The same like how the Taliban be appear for inside the capital for Afghanistan. Na so Ambazonia go appear for inside the president they did for Victoria. There shall be no hiding place, no safe haven for traitors and collaborators for Ambazonia. We will get them. And we ask the youth for this area where they be capable for carry gun, may then come up for joint recruitment so that they can get the necessary training for defend the integrity of Ambazonia. We want to tell them, say the fake unelected traitor, Madame Traitor Honorine, where La République de Rampoui say me can stand up for be na the senator for inside BOYO, he be inside Ambazonia they are keeping, me then know say he go test the sample for traitors them. Any man where go participate without send warning out enough already. Any councillor where you go participate for this election, no say yang kum it for fire. Would call on all Ambazonian civilians them. Just as they don't provide intelligence, we don't lead it be actionable, it don't leads to the arrest of this criminal, this woman where it for inside BOYO, it one can present itself like a senator. We ask all civilian them all. If you see any of these people the way they want stand for election, like senator, I beg, no she don't quiet, no faces on other Monday where you don't take that job for begin do one for you. If you feel know them, you feel know where you feel reach for them, or you feel reach for them on behalf of Ambazonia, please come up, trust us, work with us anonymously, get the job done. We just want a result. All Ambazonian citizens, they need to incorporate themselves and do things when only them fit do them. you dey for some place, you get intel will be actionable, please do not hesitate. Pass that intelligence for actions to be carried immediately and swiftly. We also then notice La Republique, them, as they then disgrace them for this 11 February, they know say our people them, they no go stand with them for follow this charade and shame. They then begin use cultural events for full villagers. They meet them come out like they be do them from Cambe. They then do them also for womb, for civilian. They will come outside for come pretend to the one organized na cultural events. Take video them for propaganda, for use them for 11 February. What a shame. Would then reduce La Republique where they look legitimacy. Now for use cultural dances them for so-called Youth Day. No youth, it no be participate. Make our people them be vigilant, and all traitors the way them participate, make sure so they notify we, give us the specific people them, they could be held personally responsible for their treasonous actions. Capo Daniel signing off.